Good morning. What is today's date? Oh, January 11th. It's the 111 portal. And then 23 because it's the 2003. So 11123. Okay, here it is. I'm in therapy. So I woke up this morning to a very long message by my mother. Hi, Mom. She wasn't listening. Apparently, her notifications didn't turn on, and she just assumed that I wasn't doing therapy, and so she's been lost in my own. She wasn't on the up and up of what's been going on in my world and my heart and my head and what I'm dealing with. And like I said, you can't make people hear what you want to say. You can't make people listen to you the time that you need it. So I've just continued talking here and sharing it. And so I just keep telling myself, I'm saving myself. I'm doing this myself. I'm on my own. I'm figuring it out. I've been doing this on my own since I was a very little girl, figuring it out. The mental part. Just coping in general, everything that happened to me in my life when I was younger and then growing up, and how you process what happens to you, it forms you to who you are. Not that you purposely, but anyways. So I'm trying to figure out my life, trying to figure out my heart and my soul and my head and everything that's going on inside me, because I feel very alone and very, so with that message, I can't say that was pure excitement. It wasn't excitement, because, it even made me feel like, she's like, well, you have to be notified. Those are thoughts that come in my head. It's like, well, I've been doing this journey for over a year now, just about a year. And so my thoughts, and so I was like, okay, why am I not happy? She's recognizing, she's talking to you about this. She just made a comment, or, she sent me a message saying, this is why I didn't know this was planned. I didn't know this was what was going on. I'm sorry, I want to talk to you face to face. And so, I'm happy to hear that, okay, cool. But I'll be honest with you, it wasn't pure excitement, because it was just that's the frustration of the timing. Timing, I guess. Just, I don't know. I, this week, have dealt with some stuff that, I'm dealing with on my own, and I'm minding my own business, doing what I need to do to take care of me and my mental health and my well-being. And others just come in and want to disrupt that. They want to disrupt it with other people's energies, oh, did you hear about this? And, oh, did you hear about that? And you know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care about everybody else. I care about my fucking self. That's what I care about right now. So many people are so worried about, oh, did you hear that this happened to so-and-so? And why are you consumed with that? You don't live their life. I don't live their life. They don't live my life. They don't pick up the phone. They don't call me. They don't care to check in with me. Why do I need to stop my life right now, this very moment, so I can stop and listen to the few seconds so you can tell me about other people's pain and trauma? It does make no fucking sense. It makes no sense. So I've been dealing with that. People like to invert their pain and trauma on me because it's like they think I need to be in the know. I don't need to be in the know. I don't care. I'm learning that in this real world, you're on your own. You literally are on your own. Yeah, people are around you and you say, oh, it's bullshit. You're on your own. I got that. I understand that. I've been doing this on my own Yeah, family and friends throughout my life come and go, but they are not living my life, and I'm not living their life. I'm not helping them. I'm not keeping them alive. They're keeping themselves alive. Just like I'm myself. I'm saving myself. I'm keeping myself where I need to go. But the energies, going back to energies and timing, like, I'm just so focused right now on myself and my children because of the life that I'm living, that I'm choosing to live. Other people, it's not that I'm this, because I'm not dropping what I'm doing to give all my energy to them and whoa, and like I'm not gonna be that. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. People are on it today. So going back to my space being interrupted with other people's pain and trauma that I don't need it. So moving forward, like Mom and anybody else that's here, if you're reaching out to me to cause pain and trauma, I'm going to remove you from my life. I will block you. I will no longer talk to you. I will know I'm done. And it's not because it's not nothing against you. It's just if you can't disconnect from other people's pain and trauma and you're inadvertently putting it on me, and you can't see that and respect that, I'm setting my boundaries and I'm protecting myself. Because that's what I gotta do. But yeah, I'm just done with dealing with other people's pain and trauma. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I am dealing with my own pain and trauma that I was left back since I was 6 years old to deal with on my own. So my brain is like mush, a bit of mush and a bit of, like when I say mush, it's overwhelmed with lots of thoughts and feelings, emotions, because I'm trying to deal and heal myself and deal with like stuff that is randomly popping up in my head. I'm crying. Just give me a minute, a second. So it's like, these are the moments where I want to stuff it, like I'm trying to fight it, but I don't know why I'm crying. But I'm worked up. I feel it. A lot of emotions and feeling mush, like overwhelmed, like I'm trying to navigate my internal self. I'm also dealing with a heartache of pushing somebody that I wanted to be my best friend. He was my best friend, but I'm just dealing with a heartache because of my fucked up shit that I'm dealing with, and I'm trying to heal. And so as I'm doing it, I push people away, and I'm on the right path, and I help people, and then I push people away, and just trying to figure it out. And then I deal with my daughter, both of them, and what they're going through, trying to help them. And also noticing or realizing and understanding that I have caused pain and trauma for them, not on purpose, but because of my upbringing and the way I was dealt dealt with just in general. So my lack of therapy and support and mental stability unfortunately left me to be not fully put together for the girls. And so now that I'm on this of awakening path or healing path and taking care of myself, I realize I'm like, okay, I own my shit, like, and now I need to help my children and fix what I did wrong. And so my oldest and she's, Lord, she put me through this week, gave me a bit of a mom moment. She gave me a mom moment. And so anyways, she came home and she proceeded to show, and she was like, hey Mom, my friend got me this. I want to show you what my friend got me. And I was like, okay, cool. So she shows me this gift and I was like, oh, cool. And then she proceeds to pull her sleeve down, and then I see plastic on her arm. Yep, she got a tattoo. A real tattoo. She proceeded to get a tattoo from her friend, who is not a tattoo artist, who's literally only tattooed one person in their entire life. So this is the second person. She has no schooling, no apprenticeship, nothing. And yeah, she got a good 3-inch tattoo right here. When I saw that, I saw red, I boiled, I bled. Oh, I was raged, I was angry, I was not, and it wasn't because of feeling out of control. It was because of how dare she, after all the years, like 17 years that I have protected her and provided for her and did the best that I could to make sure that she was safe in the sense of, surroundings. And then here she just goes and literally just makes a dumbass decision and gets this tattoo and doesn't think of the repercussions of the realness, the infection. Like, she literally put ink in her skin that she had no freaking clue that the ink was even okay to go into her skin. The needle, just the whole thought process of all of it, I was just like dumbfounded. And that's why I was seeing rage, and I was angry at the fact that she disrespected her body in a sense of safety. Now, I'll tell you, because the tattoo is something that her and we've talked about doing when the time is right, that we were going to get matching tattoos. So, it's not that I'm against the tattoo, because I'm not at all. Tattoo I'm A-okay with. But, it's the how it happened. The manner and when it happened. Not when, how. The safety. So, boy, I lost my top, though. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? So anyways, I took her car and I took her phone and I messaged the girl that did that tattoo, and then I told the girl that she needed to give me her mom's phone number, and then I messaged the mom. I went off. I was just upset. I didn't go off on them. I was just like, your daughter did this to my daughter, and I am livid, trying my best not to, press charges. Because that's where I was. I'm not going to lie. I was looking into the thought process of pressing charges. And then also, too, I looked and did laser treatment to see, or a laser appointment to see if we can get a tattoo removed. And then I had made a comment that they should, that the gal should be responsible for removing it. Well, I'm not. I'm not going to do that just because it was her choice. It was her choice. She encouraged the girl, her friend, to tattoo her. You know what I mean? So I understood the moment. I've had time to calm down and collect my energy from it. And then I've had time to listen to other energy involved with it. So I've been able to kind of just collect it. And So anyways, I ended up giving the phone and the car back. Well, she doesn't have access to the car, full access, like freedom, but she can do a few things. And she is to figure out, start making a form of income for herself. Because at this age, like, she's not a horrible child, but she's going through stuff herself, trying to deal with her own life. And so it's like, I'm trying to deal with my life. She's trying to deal with her life. So we got to figure this out. Like, I can make it worse for her and act like that I have to have this role and I have to be this certain way for her. But I'm not. I'm learning that I don't have to be that for her. So that's why I was like, look, you know, I gave her phone and her car back. And we've talked. And I don't want to be more pain and trauma. Because I'm aware and acknowledge that I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with already. It's so funny. I saw Subway. I'm like, ooh, I'm hungry. So yeah, while I was dealing with that, the moment that I learned of that literally was like 20 minutes before I was supposed to leave to go in this career change life meeting that I was going to make the decision whether I'm going to shift my career or add into it or whatnot. And so I learned all that news right before. So that meeting didn't go as planned. And then literally right as that happened too, I got a notice that two of my high school friends, people that I grew up with, one of their sons was murdered. And so I, was told that. That's the energy that I'm talking about. It's not necessary. I'm not trying to be rude, but I just don't care. They don't care about my life. I mean, yep, okay, whoop-de-doo. We grew up and we had some moments and memories, but they're not family. My energy was wasted because it was pulled, like it literally, 2 people pulled me to make sure that I knew about that. Facebook is going to tell me. Facebook is going to show me. It's going to get out there. But I don't need people specifically taking my time, my moments, like what I was dealing with. I was dealing with what I was dealing with, a meeting, and then dealing with learning about my daughter and her decisions of getting a tattoo without my permission, or without my signature anyways. And then at that time frame, that's when, oh, did you hear so-and-so, and I was like, sad, okay, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? Why is that so important that I needed to know right then and there? And you didn't have a fucking clue what I was dealing with. That's the energy that I talk about, that people insert their shit on you and they have no fucking care in the world of what you're really dealing with. None. 2 people reached out to me and blatantly told me the news, but didn't even bother to ask what was going on in my life. What if I was on my deathbed? You found it important to tell me that people that I went to school with that I haven't seen or spoke to in a good 10 years, their son was murdered. Make it make sense. It makes no fucking sense, guys. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with me. And I'm sorry, listening to that, you think that I'm this cold-hearted. No, I'm not cold-hearted. It's sad. Sorry. But I'm saving my energy for something else. I'm saving my energy in my morning and this and that for the people that mean something to me. The people that actually fucking have been there, like, had something to me and still mean something to me. Like ketchup. That is important. That is somebody that I needed to hear it from a word of mouth and not learn on Facebook. So, that energy, that when I learned of that energy, that definitely did suck. But that was the person I needed it. I needed to know that then, at that moment, at that time frame. And speaking of which, it's so bizarre that every time that I am coming upon this area, he comes to my brain. And it's not that I'm not like literally, like I'm at 143rd Street. It stopped me. Well, I'm getting ready to stop. So he's just letting me know. And see, I just mentioned him, you know what I mean? Just on the street, and it just came out to my head and I just mentioned. Blessings. Let's see, what do we have? 143rd. The sun is shining. There's a streak out. Oh, I can't really look. I would take a picture of the clouds right now if I wasn't recording, but anyways. So, yeah. Going back to setting boundaries, and that just gave an example of the energy and whatnot and setting boundaries. So that's the energy that I'm setting, or the boundaries that I'm setting, and just telling people moving forward, like, you know, if they message me and it's about other energy that doesn't involve me, then okay, yeah. I may reply, I may not reply, to be honest with you. I'm just at this point where people have expectations of me and I'm not meeting them, and it's not that I'm trying to be a wench about it. It's just that I blatantly am over others. The only way I'm going to figure this out is to take care of myself and keep my boundaries, because wow. Oh, so yeah. See, like, is it any of this making sense? I talked about my mom, talked about my heartache, which the guy I broke up with, that won't stop, and I wish it would. So if you're here and you're watching, please either connect with me, and that's like, I don't enjoy this path in that sense. In other words, okay, some of you are like, what is she talking about? Okay, I know I said I was not going to connect or refer him to as my twin flame. Why does twin flame keep on getting thrown in my face? And why does shit that I'm not looking for, and it keeps happening, and it's driving me mad crazy? So then I'm like, okay, well, was he my false twin flame? Did I already meet my twin flame, or am I split? I don't know. I don't want this journey. I don't want that journey. Like, I don't want it only because people think I'm crazy for it. And it's not, I'm not crazy. I just, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not crazy, but the journey itself is crazy, because the woes, the ups, the downs. So yeah, we've talked about that, and we talked about my oldest and deciding to get a tattoo. Talked about other people's landing their pain and trauma into my forefront, because they felt it's important that I carry more. Yeah, so I don't know, we're kind of all over the place today. That's alright. We've been under a lot of solar flares, and so a lot of emotional and sicknesses have been happening, and just different. And so I have been feeling a bit boggled, overwhelmed. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and jump off here and finish my drive to my clients, and enjoy the rest of my day. I think it's gonna be cold. Well, okay, hey, Mom, I know you said you didn't get notifications, but, like, you can't always rely on stuff to give you notifications. If you want to heal, you gotta stay on top of yourself, like, on sense of doing the therapy. And so, I encourage you to pick up a camera and start talking to it, or writing down, start journaling. You want to come talk to me? I'm down for it. I told you, I'm open to face-to-face conversations about the pain and trauma you caused, and I know you didn't cause it. I know you did not purposely cause it. I know, and some of it you may be like, but I didn't. I understand that. It's not about that. It's not. I fucked up my children. I did it to my girls, Mom, and I gotta own it, and I'm fixing it, and so it's just every freaking family goes through this. Some just discover it sooner than later. And so anyways, I'm thankful that I'm on this path, and if you want to heal yourself, that's what you got to do, and I'm here to be about it. So and I am respectful in the sense that if there's just stuff you can't handle or don't want to deal with, or vice versa, if there's stuff that I can't handle, I don't want to deal with at the very moment, then I don't know. Then we'll deal with it another time. Okay, I'm going to jump off here. Love to you all, but most importantly, love to myself. Have a great day. Bye.